Hey, you see that? Just made a point, and if we were playing basketball, like high school, college, even NBAs, especially at the last second at the beater buzzer, where the player takes a shot with 2 seconds left, and the ball goes in the air, 2, 1, 0, burn, and he makes the shot, and the fans just go crazy. I don't know if you've ever seen on TV, the fans just like leave the court. People are jumping up and down, hugging each other, celebrating in a great, phenomenal way. And that's the theme for this week: celebration, or rejoicing, or praising. I mean, the thing is, we're going to talk about celebrating what God does, or celebrating because of who God is. Our first session is going to be based on Luke chapter 15, when someone repents or turns from their sins and turns towards Christ and gives their life to Christ. There's a celebration going on in heaven. There's great rejoicing going on in heaven. And so I'm looking forward to this week to share these, because these sessions about celebration really speak to my heart, and there's just a lot of testimonies that I could give. But the second session that we're going to do is going to be based on Philippians chapter 4, verse 4, that says, "Rejoice in the Lord always. I say it again, rejoice." And we're just going to talk about how no matter what we're going through, it's still an opportunity to rejoice in the Lord. And we're going to talk about how you could do that, or why you would even do it. And our third session is going to be based upon Jeremiah chapter 29, verses 11 through 13. And when I think about this chapter, I think about a graduation party. When someone graduates from high school and they have this big graduation party, and people come and celebrate, and for his great accomplishments. But the question that they ask is, now what are you going to do? And Jeremiah 29 is just a great passage to say, okay, we just finished 4 weeks, or we're in the process of finishing 4 weeks of virtual camp for the Lord. Now, when these 4 weeks are over, now what are we going to do? And this passage is just a great one to talk about that. So I'm excited to have you on board, and I just want you to know that I am sending you out new challenges. And when you get the challenges, you're going to go, some of these are new. And some of them are going to be like, we're 25 points. We've been doing 4, but there's going to be one. When you see the challenges, it isn't going to mean anything to you. But when you listen to session number 1, it talks about seeing someone come to know the Lord, you'll go, oh, I see now what he's talking about. And I just hope that you'll do it. When you see session number 1, it'll make more sense to you. All right? So looking forward to it. We're going to celebrate. God bless you. Love you. And can't wait to see what God does through your lives this week. Where'd it go? Far left?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, thanks for staying tuned. Didn't make it, did I? Well, after you saw those bloopers, you realize, hey, when you're doing this stuff, even in ministry, there's this time to celebrate, but sometimes it takes a lot of work for the Lord before we get to see like the fruit or the neat things that God does. So I'm hoping that that can be a little lesson for you. But I just want to say a little bit about our basketball hoops and everything that you see in here. God just provided the funds, and we were able to complete this inside here, the beginning of 2020, back in February. And as you can see, we got the the cushions, the blue cushions on each side. Those are put in the basketball, the drop-down basketball hoops. Those can electronically be lifted back up. If those drop down, we have 2 of these units right here, which are actually adjustable. They can go down as low as 6 feet and as high as 10 feet. We just put it on the low setting. Here's this one here. We have 2 of these. They can be, again, set down to 6 feet, up to 10 feet. And then as you see the lines painted on here, this is a basketball court. We can go this way, but we also have a basketball court going deep this way, and one over here going that way as well. So we can have 4 portable units set up at one time, playing different games. We also have the white lines on here that is for volleyball. So you can play volleyball this way, you can play volleyball going this way and this way, and you can use the volleyball court for pickleball also. So it's a new sport. Maybe some of you never heard of it, but it's the fastest growing sport in the United States at this time right now. So God has blessed us and be able to use this. People haven't seen it because it was finished before family camp and we didn't have a family camp. But boy, if you come out here for any event, activities, you'll have an opportunity to minister and do some fun stuff in here. So hopefully we'll be able to see you.